To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
And I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues!
Presented by Scott Credit Union. Your St. Louis.
Fan Report. Aloha and mahalo. Welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. This is the show that is by a fan for the fans. And yes, I do mean about the fans. How are all of you doing? Yes, I lied. I had said and put a post out that I was going to take a couple of games off, but a herd of cattle and a landslide and an earthquake and a volcanic eruption couldn't keep me away from my beloved St. Louis Blues and their game on St. Patty's Day against the Washington Capitals. And Joe Hofer gets his second or third NHL start. I think it's his third. Either second or his third. He got called up. It's surprising, really surprising to me that Hofer gets to start here. Right? He was called up under emergency conditions because of the Binnington issue. Binnington has been suspended for 2 games. And I got to tell you, boy, did you know what? I've listened. I mean, absolutely listened to a whole bunch of player safety explanations. I mean, I listen to them all the time. And I have never heard one as editorialized as this one. And I wasn't going to show it, but fuck it. I probably will. I got to look for it. I got to tell you, when you listen to this, it is absolutely, positively editorialized. There's nothing else. There's not. I mean, it's not even close. I've listened to hundreds of these, right? Hundreds of these, and not once have I ever heard one this editorialized. And if you're going to editorialize something, to me, it tells me you're trying to make something look a hell of a lot worse than what it actually is. Right? Hopefully we're going to be able to see this here. I don't know. But I'll play it here in a little bit. I'll kind of let more people pop on. And we'll get to this a little bit, but oh, they got Varnab on with the stitches in his nose. Oh man, I got to give it to this guy. I'm impressed. That's impressive, right? Here's some video. Fleury was begging for it. Fleury was begging for it, man. Begging for it. Oh, the Wild put that out. Wow. I'm with you, Joe. Oh, I see. That's what I thought. See, Fleury's the one that should have been ejected. Fleury absolutely should have been ejected from that. I will stand by that all the way down. Fleury should have absolutely been ejected. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I'm with Jamie on this one. It's third start, so I was close. I knew it was a second or third. I didn't know that. Okay. So we're going to listen to, and I'm going to be quiet while this is coming out. And I didn't think he cross-checked anybody. Well, I guess they've changed that law. Rule. I looked it up. Yeah, I looked it up, and come on, Hoffer. Let's get lucky and see a goalie goal tonight. That would be the greatest thing of the season. The only high point of this whole effed up season. So let's take a listen to this. I'm going to be quiet through the first playthrough. Are you ready? Here we go. I don't care if I get in trouble for showing this. Let's see if it's going to play. I may have to play it on another one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Okay, I'm going to have to play it on something else. Give me a second. Let's see here if I can find it now. I don't think I have any. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to play it on a different one, so give me a second. So while I'm looking this up, no, I didn't think he cross-checked anybody, Chris. I can see him doing a cup check on a few people, right? I could have seen that. Look, I have no issue with what Binnington did at all. I mean, not one freaking issue at all with what he did. I'm going to stand by that, right? I'm absolutely going to stand by that. And you know, all these, I gotta love, you know, everyone talks about, oh, I love Benny's Fire. I love Benny's Fire. Well, he does something like, oh, he's a fucking jackass. He's the worst player in the league. Da, 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 da. He can't have it both ways, right? And to sit there and say that Hartman incidentally hit it, watch it again, right? Oh, I'm sure Flower has. Oh, I'm sure they are, Ryan. That's why I'm kicked out, because you can't, and you argue you're wrong, right? This, you know, those same Binnington haters are the ones that love Berube. Right? Are the same ones that, oh, Berube can do nothing wrong. They forget that Binnington had a lot more with bringing the cup than Berube did. I'm sorry. And I'll absolutely say that. I will absolutely say that. You want to argue with me all you want. I will stand by that. Right? I will absolutely stand by that statement. Okay? Absolutely stand by that statement that the St. Patty's Day Massacre, wow, we should have had our own in Minnesota. I'm trying to see if I can get this to play. I may not be able to get this video to play. Yeah, and I'm not. I may have to try it on something else. Let me try one more thing. I'm looking for it. I want to play this video. I really do. Ah, damn it. Why is it that the things that you want, when you do it the way that you think you're doing them, it doesn't come up that way? Wrong thing. I'm getting there. I'm trying to get there. No, it's not on here. Okay, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play it. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Yeah, but it's not playing. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get it to play. Probably something I need to do here with my thing on with the browser, but I haven't updated it or something. I don't know. Yeah, I have it on the right one, but it's just not letting me. I'm gonna try one more thing. Try one more thing. I'm working on it, buddies. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it there for you. Let's see if this is gonna work. This works, then I can bring it up. Oh, okay. Hold on. We might get lucky here. We might get lucky here. Yeah, he wasn't in the act of scoring. That was way by. Hold on. I think I got it. Oh, here we go. Make sure I got that clicked. Got that clicked. Got it. Okay. Okay, I will be quiet while this is playing. And you guys just let's see what we get here, okay?
West Lewis, Jordan Binnington. After a goal was scored and using his blocker to punch wild forward Ryan Hartman in the face. As the video shows, with Binnington in it, Hartman scores a power play goal to put the Wild up 5-4. On the way to celebrate the goal with his teammates, he makes light incidental contact with Binnington, who was sliding out of his crease and towards Hartman. Over celebrate their goal, Binnington leaves the area of his crease, approaches the unsuspecting Hartman and his teammates, raises blocker and stick to head level, and strikes Hartman in the face with the block. This is roughing and unsportsmanlike conduct. What causes this play to rise to the level of a suspension is the act of a goalie using his blocker in this manner, the retaliatory nature of the blow, the location and force with which it lands, and the game circumstances under which it occurred. Recklessly entering an opponent's goal celebration long after the play has ended for the purposes of seeking retribution will not be tolerated. To summarize, this is roughing and unsportsmanlike conduct. Binnington has been neither fined nor suspended previously in his 214-game NHL career. The Department of Player Safety suspended Binnington for 2 games.
Okay, now we'll go back and watch this again. Do you hear all the editorialization that is in that? Oh my God. Did they editorialize that? I mean, you could not have editorialized this any more than what is here. Yeah, I did hear that. Oh, yeah. I seen that. It was pretty good, Ryan. So let's get back to this, right? So here we go. Let's listen, and I'm going to stop it along the way. I'll talk about it.
Wednesday night in St. Louis, Blues goaltender Jordan Binnington was assessed a match penalty.
Okay, watch this again. This is the play in and of itself. Right? We'll go back just a little bit. Watch it again.
Wednesday night in St. Louis, Blues goaltender Jordan Binnington was assessed a match penalty for leaving his crease after a goal was scored and using his blocker to punch wild forward Ryan Hartman in the face. as the video shows. With Binnington in net, Hartman scores a power play goal to put the Wild up 5-4. On the way to celebrate the goal with his teammates, he makes light incidental contact with Binnington.
Hold up. Light incidental contact. How about that? Right there. Light and incidental are editorialization words. He makes contact with Binnington. And no, he did not get fined for swinging his stick. He did not. Right? Light incidental. That's not light nor incidental. He aims at Binnington. It's look at him. He's looking down at him when he hits him. Look at his head. Look at his head. It's aimed down. He's looking down.
Sliding out of his crease and towards Hartman. With the play long over.
No. This is all part of the play. It's not long over. Binnington doesn't sit there in his crease and go, should I go after Hartman for what he just did? I mean, I know they're celebrating. No, he immediately heads over towards Hartman. Watch.
And as the Wild celebrate their goal, Binnington leaves the area.
There's no hesitation in Binnington. None. This is not long after. This isn't. Well, he's immediately going after him. Immediately.
Area of his crease, approaches the unsuspecting Hartman and his teammates.
Unsuspecting Hartman. Why is that unsuspecting? He should have known it. He just hit the goalie after he scored a goal. That's as illegal. That's as illegal of a play as Binnington's play. Right? There we go. Let's continue on.
Raises his blocker and stick to head level.
Look where he hits him. Helmet. Not the face. Helmet.
And strikes Hartman in the face with the block.
He doesn't strike him in the face. He strikes him in the helmet. And he's just holding his stick. He doesn't use his stick. Maybe if he would have thrown that off and just threw a punch. Right? I mean, this the editorialization of this.
This is roughing and unsportsmanlike conduct. What causes this play to rise to the level of a suspension is the act of a goaltender using his blocker in this manner, the retaliatory nature of the blow, the location.
Retaliatory nature of the blow. Okay, here's my problem with that. You just effing said it was light incidental contact. If it was light and incidental, why would it be retaliatory? You can't have the two. They don't go together. Right? They don't go together. Oh, you guys are fucking hating me today. They don't go together at all.
And force with which it lands, and the game circumstances under which it occurred. Recklessly entering an opponent's goal celebration.
Recklessly entering an opponent's goal celebration. I can't believe that they even said that. He did not wait around. He went right there. Right? Right there. I'm sorry.
Long after the play is ended for the purposes of retribution will not be tolerated.
I don't think you hit him on the chin there, bud. I don't think you hit him on the chin. At least that's how I see it. And maybe I need to look at it a little better. But, yeah, that's how I see it. Right? It's a joke. Right? And to sit there and say, oh, he has... What they should have said is, this is based on a characterization of what we think, of what everyone thinks of Binnington. That's why he got the 2 games. Oh, freaking Fleury would have got his ass knocked out. Grandpa Fleury would have got his ass knocked out. Knocked out. And you know what? What about Fleury? What about that? Oh, no, I seen that, Jason. I absolutely seen that. And I agree with Binnington was right. He hit him on purpose. Right? You got to look at everything that's been going on in this game. We're not winning this one 5-4 in overtime. We're going to get our asses wiped tonight. This team, there's no fight in this team. And, you know, Their goalie's got to do all the fighting for them. That's messed up. Right? That's messed up. I guess everybody took to heart that I said I wasn't going to do a show for a couple of days. Letty with Parayko, Scandella with Falk, Krug with Bortuzzo. I don't like Krug on that bottom pairing, man. See, that's the problem. You got guys in the bottom pairing that Parayko's the one that needs to get dropped down. That's the one that needs to get dropped down. It looks like he gets him up high, not in the face, and then now he's got a visor on. He's got a full visor on. He doesn't have a half visor. He's got a full face visor on. It's not like he gets him up under the visor. He gets him on the visor. Right? That's like saying he hit him in the crotch, but he's got a cup on. You know? Yeah, it could happen. Right? Ovechkin, 817 goals. Gretzky's 894. It's pushing. Pushing. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I honestly don't know. But I do think that the fight is out of this team. Right? And I feel sorry for Hofer. I really do. I really feel sorry for that kid. Right? I don't think the whole team is textbook soft. I think that it's hard for me to say that. Hey, Bubba! How's it going, my friend? Okay, well, I'd have to see it, Chris. If you got it, send it to me and I'll look at it. But the way I saw it, he hit him high and in the shield. Right? So I could see Ovechkin getting a hat trick against us. I mean, I like Hofer. I think Hofer could be our goalie of the future. Right? You know, give him the 2 or 3 years in as a backup to learn, but I just don't. The team that's in front of him is not a good team. They don't want to be a good team, right? Come on, where is everybody? Share the show. Call all your friends. What the fuck's going on, man? It's probably my fault. It's always my fault. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. Right? I'm going to address this. If you watched last show, you notice I didn't do a third period and I kind of stopped the show. And then I put a TikTok out, or not a TikTok, what do you call it? A reel. Some of you saw it, maybe some of you didn't. I'm going to play it. See if I can find it. I'm going to try and find it. See if I can bring it up for you folks. Where are we at here? I was trying to do something. Man, I'm lost. Okay. Oh man, I'm screwing up good. I'm screwing up. I'm not excited for Hofer at all. I think he's gonna take the brunt of this. Okay, so here is the reel that I did, and I'll be quiet while it's playing, and then we'll talk about it. Ah, damn it. Man, mess up a wet dream, couldn't I?
This goes out to everyone out there who thinks it's so much fun to spin me up. I want to know if you think it was fun if someone attacked your mental health. Because when you do that, that's exactly what you're doing. You're attacking my mental health. If you think that it's fun to spin me up and attack my mental health, please go away. I don't need you in my life. I don't need you around. If this hurts you because I'm bringing it up, I'm sorry. Should I not post this? Probably not. Fuck it. I've had it. I'm done. Goodbye.
So, last show, there's a fine line between debate and attack. And I felt attacked in the last show. I absolutely felt attacked. And I got to a point where mentally I was done. I was shutting down. It was a culmination of events. It wasn't one thing. It started with the idiot that was the mayonnaise guy. It started with that, and it rolled from there. I have put out on this show before, if you're just trying to spin me up because you think it's fun, don't. Don't. If you want to have a real debate, that's fine. But when you start attacking me just to spin me up, please don't. Ryan Green, I'm going to call you out here, bud. You and me have talked about this on numerous occasions. And yes, I know you have figured it out. You have figured out there's times to say things to me, and then there's times to back off. When you don't back off is when I lose it. And in the last show, somebody didn't back off. And it felt to me as I was being attacked. I don't think that this person meant to do it that way. I honestly don't think it's intentional. I haven't been able to get a hold of this person. I have tried. I have talked to a couple of people about it. I was going to take a couple of games off. I guess the 2 days I took off made me feel a little better. I was able to make $100 in right about 3 hours today, a little over 100. So I felt good about stopping and coming on and doing the show and then going back to work after the show because the money's bumped up for the weekend. But all in all, guys, I do this show as much for me as I do it for you. I do not mind debate. We do not attack each other. And this is why I've realized that, and I've even realized how I was wrong. That's when I was, oh, you're wrong. No, you can't be right. No, how do I know that? They're not wrong. It's their opinion. I disagree with it. That's what I'm saying now. I've made that a point. I made that a point of people that are on this show, that's how we say it. We don't tell people they're wrong. Right? Because we don't know. Right? And when it comes down to it, I have been doing this for this was therapy for me. I started this as therapy. It's got to stay that. If it's not, why am I doing it? So I have come to a very important point where I may stop putting this on YouTube. If I cannot prevent people on YouTube, if I cannot contact people on YouTube like I can on Facebook or Twitter, I'm going to have to stop putting it on YouTube because I can't be attacked like that. I will not have myself attacked like that. Right? I appreciate it, Bob. And you know what? Me and Bob have had our disagreements. Absolutely. Now, the one thing with Bob is when we have a disagreement on the show, this is what you don't see. You see the disagreement on the show. What you don't see is that 5 seconds after the show's off, one of us is texting the other one saying, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry I came out that way. That's important because it shows that there's nothing personal. It was just emotions and things got caught up, but we're able to take that step back. And that's important to me, right? I brought up the Ashley and Lance thing, right? Me doing this by myself all the time. When I first started doing this, I was never by myself. I can do shows by myself. I've done them. Trust me, a long time. I've done a lot of this by myself. I started this with nobody. Nobody was there with me. And in fact, a bunch of people have tried to jump on, gotten you to like their stuff, and then when they figured out they got all out of me they could, they've left me. And more than a one. There's a bunch. I can name a bunch of people that used me, abused me, and left me. I'm still here. I'm still here. While other people's shows have grown off of me, here I am. I'm still here, struggling every single freaking day. I don't deserve to be treated the way I was on the last show by anybody. So it's gonna come. It's gonna come down to that. You guys are. I mean, it's going to force me to do that. I have a feeling that person may never show up on the show again. If they don't, great. I mean, that's on them. Not great, but that's on them. That's their choice. Nothing I can do about that. Absolutely nothing. Binnington was not wrong. I'm sorry. He was not wrong, and he should not have been suspended 2 games. The worst he should have gotten was a fine. That's the worst he should have got. I wish Hoffer all the luck tonight, but, 3rd game of your career, and you're facing the guy that's number 2 in goals scored all time. Yeah, there you go. That's what you want in the second. Stone him. Maybe you can stone him. Maybe you can make some great stops on him. We'll see. But I kind of see that my numbers are going to be low from now for a while. And okay, I'll just have to deal with that. Wow, no. Oh, wow. Oh, Binnington would have absolutely loved this challenge, and he should have gotten it. It shouldn't have been taken away from him. Right? That's how I believe. Right? Okay, that's funny. I got to give it to you. That's funny. Now the dad joke comes out. Right? Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. Anybody else got corned beef going? Now, I've been told by a friend that corned beef is not Irish food, it's Jewish food. And I disagree with him on a point. First of all, it was made heavily in Ireland, even though they didn't eat it. But then it was served to the Irish, to the poor Irish immigrants. Well, at some point, if you make it and you eat it, it becomes that. I've got mine. I took a corned beef brisket. I don't like the top round. I like the brisket. I took a corned beef brisket with all the juices. Put it in the slow cooker in the crock pot. Poured about, I'd say, 3 shots of Jameson coffee in on it, and put salt and pepper in the seasoning, and turned it on for 10 hours. It's getting close. Shaki, you drink anyways. You don't need a holiday or an excuse. We know that. I actually made. I had that. Oh, where is it, man? Let me see if I can find it. I don't know what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Come on, jackass, jackass, jackass! Get your head together, jackass! Yes, you are a jackass. Yes, we know Guy is a jackass. We've all figured that out. I know I did it. Hold on. Ah, here it is. I found it. Ah, found it. Here we go. Here you go. This is, and I need to make this again. It was good. Good, I say good. Here we go. Shepherd's pie I made. Gotta find that recipe again. Because it was good, man. It was good. It was very good. Shockey doesn't like corned beef or cabbage. Yeah, I usually potatoes and carrots. I take potatoes. I take cabbage. I cut it in half and quarter it, and then put it on one on each side of a quarter on each side of the steamer. Lay potatoes on the bottom of the steamer, the little small ones, and then the carrots on top. And then I take the juice from the corned beef and pour it into the steamer, and use that to steam everything. Oh yeah. Some seasoning on there, a little salt and pepper and some other stuff, but that's how I do it. All right, welcome. Thank you for joining me today on the BlueNote Fan Report. I appreciate you all being here. Oh, wow. Gloria. Gloria was the first one to put that thumb in the air today. Thank you, Gloria. Joe Butler, Gay Fuse over turf. I hope I'm saying that right. Betty Bauer, Jason Nichols, Joan Kenny Jamerson. Thank you for putting those thumbs in the air. We know you care. You got Kemper against Hoffer and puck drop. Here we go. Stay with me. Don't go away. All you guys stay with me. Oh, Wilson tracked it down. Hofer makes a save. Wilson had almost somewhat of a breakaway. Not much of a one. Defend the slot, stay out of the box. That's what she said. Lindgren's not with them. No, that's right. Lindgren is Lindgren with? Yeah, I guess not. Oh, wow. Good snapshot from, that was a good save. Good set play by Washington. Good save by Hoffer. Kyrou. Oh, how do you fucking miss that? Oh my God. Wide open net and you miss it. No wonder this Pitlick. Oh, no wonder this team sucks. Kyrou makes the right decision and passes it, and Pitlick can't handle it. Kyrie fires it in wide. Hey, Morton, are you still there? Are the boys around? I need to know if the boys are watching, if you're still here. Oh, it was Torpachenko. Torpachenko missed it, not Pitt. Like, my bad. He lost everything, including his mind. And nobody around. Let's give the puck away. Let's give the puck away. Hey, 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 hey. We are going to give the puck away. Wrong button. Well, I wanted to play their little video for them. I'll let them see it. So let me know if they're in the room, and I'll play their video. This is one time that stopping at the red line actually worked, or at the circle, top of the circles worked. Good shot by Blay. Good place to be. Well, that's what happened. That's what happened against the Wild. I mean, they got that 3-1 lead and went right at the beginning of the second. They went right into the prevent. Jackson, buddy, this is for you, man. This is for you, Jackson. I hope you're watching, buddy.
To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go, Blues! Let's go,
Let's go, Blues!
Let's go,
Blues! I bet he's looking and go, man, I look young in that. Come on, guy, I'm older than that now. You need to get a better one. What about the one we did in St. Louis? Yeah, I need to get that one. I'm having issues. I had issues trying to get it over to my phone, or over to my board. So once I get a new board, then I'll put it over there. How's that sound, buddy? I hope you liked it, my friend. I hope you saw it. Nice to get a lead. Nice to have a lead. Let's see if they can keep it. You know? Well, he makes me smile. You can tell him that. Tell him he makes his Uncle Guy smile all the time just by being himself. I mean, the play is good tonight. Oh, wow. He should have took that one. Kuznetsov should have absolutely took that one. Yeah, you gotta put pucks on him. I don't know what this. It's. Oh, nice! Wow, way to go, Hoffer. Nice stop, Hoffer. You're late, Danny. You're late, and you ain't put your thumb in the air yet. Oh, wow, goal post. Boy, they're having as much trouble handling the puck as we are. Five caps, and they're doing the same thing the Blue, just standing around. Standing around, standing around, standing around. Oh, good shot by Shen. The Blues know Kemper. I can see them. Oh, Oh, Blay had a second one. He just didn't pull the trigger. The Blues have had Kemper's number. That's one thing we know for sure. Still no Danny Johnson. Paging Danny Johnson. Paging Danny Johnson.
Paging all Hawaii Blues fans. Paging the Hawaii Blues fan clan. Your presence is requested on the BlueNote Fan Report on Facebook and YouTube.
If I could get 10% of the Blues fan clan, that group, to watch the show, I'd have more people watch the show than I've ever had at one time. Isn't that sad? Yeah. I got a pretty cool St. Patty's Day puck. I think it's my Tarasenko one, to be honest with you. I have to go look at that later. Oh, nice win. You know, I'm not grading that trade. I'm not grading that trade at all. I still, you know, great. He's got more goals or points than Tarasenko. He's on a worse team, too. Tarasenko's got a lot of guys to sit. I mean, I can make excuses all day long. I'm still not happy with the trade. I still think it was the wrong thing. You know, I brought this up. I thought about this. Remember NHL 94? You know, think about how a lot of these guys, right? They were born in the late 90s. Late 90s, right? Early 2000s. Okay? You think of NHL 94, that is considered probably the best hockey game that ever came out. And it had a couple of cheat codes. It only really had one major cheat code, right? And it made the goalies really big. But it did allow you to do things that, you know, couldn't be done in real life. It allowed some of the passes. It allowed some of the, you know, think about these kids growing up, right? Playing these games and then going out and trying to emulate those moves. I think that game created a lot of the moves that you see now. Because guys went out and tried to emulate them. They tried to do what you could do in NHL 94. And 95, 94 is by far probably one of the best ones out there ever. I loved it. Well, here we go. Oh, can't hold the puck. Lay's Lay's playing better with us than he ever did. Ever did. In New York. I will say that. Yep. That's how I scored all my goals in NHL 94. Was one-timers, man. Come down the wing, pass it across, hit the button, do a one-timer. All right? I think I scored just about every single goal that way. Right? Oh, no, it's Marianne. Marianne's here. Marianne and Shockey, neither one of you put your thumb in the air yet. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you. In the box, in the sin bin, Letty. Letty's in the sin bin. Oh, yeah. That's a tough one to call, but I can see that. That wasn't a cheat, though. The one-timer, I mean, that's, it was huge in the NHL, and it still is. And if you can get down and get it, you're going to score like that every time because the goalie can't get over. Well, let's not give up 86 shot attempts on Hoffer because he'll let a bunch in. Oh, there we go. He didn't get a lot on it. That was Ovechkin in the office, but didn't get a lot on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Bushnevich, why did you hold up there, dude? I like the puck track. I got to be honest. I kind of like it. And they're doing it for Ovechkin. That's what this is. As long as Ovechkin's on the ice in a power play, they're doing it because that's where he scores the majority of his goals. Well, it feels like. Oh, Blues clear it. Nice clear. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the cheat was going up the side. I'd go up the wing, and just as you got to the bottom of the circle, pass it over, and then hit the button for your other guy. Hit the shoot button. You hit the A for pass, and then the B for shoot. So you'd pass it over. You'd pass it over, and then and as soon as the puck got there, you'd snap it in. Cool mask for him. I could see that. But not on the power play. I don't think the majority of his goals have come on the power play. I mean, I know he scored a lot of power play goals, but he hasn't scored most of his goals on the power play. He'll probably end up setting the record for the most power play goals. Good block by Bortuzzo. Yeah, but unless they can clear the puck out, the damage is coming. Puck comes out of the zone. Give them a chance to reset. Good save by Hoffer. He's made some good saves. And no one sends the puck, and the puck gets sent. Oh, they send the puck, they throw it out there, but the guys aren't that where they're throwing it where the guy ain't. Oh, another nice save. He's in the game. Offer's in the game. They've got 10 shots. The Blues are being outshot 10-3. Maybe. Why are they putting a lipstick commercial on a Blues game? Some of the stuff. Not sure what that means, Shockey. Craig Moss, Robert Morton, Chris Shockey, Marianne Holmes. You finally got into the game. Thank you for putting your thumb in the air. And thank you for the 8 of you that are watching. 5 on YouTube, 3 on Guy Bensing. I appreciate it so much. Oh, okay. I don't think there's going to be a controversy, though, at least not for another year. There's no way Holfer's ready for a 50-game NHL season. Right? No way. Right? He's just not there. I like that, Ryan. Yeah, but I'm not going there. Erickson, I talked about it already. I reached out to a few people, talked about what happened and how I felt about it and things like that. Oh, I know he's the backup next season. I absolutely know that. Right? Taking the 2 days and talking to people made me feel better and got me to the point, I had a good morning where I said, okay, I can do this. And then I can go work tonight and do my thing. Don't know about Sunday yet. Sunday's still a crapshoot. We'll see how tonight and Saturday goes. If it goes well, then I'll do Sunday. If not, then I won't. So, but, it is what it is. But like I've said, and I mean this, if you're here just to rile me up, you're going to get blocked. I'm not going to handle that anymore. Right? That's not good for my mental health. That's not good for me. That's not good for you. And it's just not what I need in my life. I've had it for 50 years. Since I was in what do you call it? Grade school. People figured it was fun to rile guy up. He gets upset. Yay. So we're gonna push his buttons to get him upset. It's fun. Yeah, no, it's not fun. Hope so. Oh, that was not good. Well, I mean, you got to understand that I got to be careful with all this because I looked at I looked at things. I know that one of the people that did it, I don't think it was done intentionally, but when you add other things that happened in the day earlier in the show, it added to it, and it may, the wrong person may be getting blamed, right? Okay, Ryan, ranting is that's different, okay? There's a difference between a rant and riling me up just to rile me up, right? Disagreeing with everything I say just to get me to that point doesn't do me any good, right? And that's one of the things me and Bob talked about. You know, there are a couple of guys that watch this show that no matter what I say, disagreed with me. And in fact, we kind of brought up a point where there was a point where I changed my mind, and then they still disagreed with me. So that's something I got to look. Basically, Craig, there was a guy that got on the show earlier in the show that his sole purpose is to use this show as his personal comedy venue. And he did it for a while, and it riled me up, and it started pissing me off. And then somebody else started, disagreeing with everything I said, and then, started throwing some names out there, maybe not directly at me, but it felt that way. And it felt that way at Lance, and I just kind of lost it. Actually, it's a gray one, not a white one. That was one of my birthday presents, I think. And actually, they're all 91 jerseys. I just flipped them over for you. I wasn't going to flip them all. There we go. There you go. How's that? Actually, I've seen the gray jerseys out. It wasn't one the Blues ever worn. It was one that they put out for certain players, right? I've seen him other teams' players have it. I don't think any other Blues players have it. And Parayko gives the puck up. There's a freaking surprise. I'm sorry, man. Parayko's got to go down. Parayko's got to go. I mean, you can't send him to the minors, and that's fine. But he's absolutely got to be on the third pairing. You can't play 20 minutes anymore, right? Not a soft. I mean, I was thinking of while I was driving today, Blues Award. I thought about maybe writing and doing, the Blues Awards. No, it wasn't an all-star sweater. Nope. I thought about doing some Blues Awards, and one of the ones I thought of was the SpongeBob Award. And I kind of know who that's going to. Anybody know who the SpongeBob Award's going to? And then I also had another one, was the Fred Flintstone Award. He likes playing that many minutes. He just doesn't do anything good with those many minutes. How many of you remember Chris Chelios saying that he one of his goals, he wanted to play 60-minute game. He wanted to play an entire game. He had worked hard to be able to play an entire game. And he would play, he'd get out there for 4 or 5 minutes at a shift, and he'd just be so worn out. He thought at the time, with the breaks, that he could get his air. But there were times where, the breaks didn't come. Yeah, no, he wouldn't get the same minutes on the bottom line. But there's just so much more he needs to be doing. This is a funny commercial. That Prime commercial is kind of funny. I like that one. I don't think he would. I would hope it would. I would hope it would change his game. Or we'd go back and figure out how to play the way he needs to play. Right? They're making a big deal out of this 1,000 games played, 500 games coached. None of the coaches on that list are great coaches. None of them. And I think only one of them's got a cup. Maybe two. Cereal. Just give them cereal. They'll be fine. Yeah, but it's not just that. It's also he's got to play. He's 6'6", play 6'6". 6'6", and he plays 4'6" or 4'6". Right? The guy's 6'6", and he plays like he's 4'6". Right? Like he's the smallest guy out there. Oh, I don't want to get hurt, so I don't want to hit anybody. Fuck that. All right, Blues are being outshot 11. Oh my God, they're being doubled up in shots again. Oh my goodness, is that shocking? No. Man, I wish I had a co-host today. I really do. Erickson Krieger, thanks for putting that thumb in the air, buddy. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. 25 stitches in his nose. Oh, she almost had a just wide open shot on. Well, you're going to have to get a rebuild coach. You're going to have to get a coach that can develop young players, and that's what it comes down to, right? Is that coach out there right now? And that's a huge question, right? It really is. Or do you leave Berube around, for another year until you find that coach? But I mean, you're taking a chance at. You're really taking a chance at stunting the development of your younger players. Right now, I know this has been brought up. Berube coached in the AHL before he coached in the before he came up to the Blues, but that's on the Caps. It's just how I feel. I could be exactly wrong, but it's how I feel. Yeah, but they won't get enough. They will not get a power play goal for the next 3 games. I'll say that now. Watch him make me look like an idiot. And no one there. The Caps player gets to it first. I look like an idiot all the time. Oh, nice pass, Hoffer. Why don't goalies do that more often? Wow. That was nice. They're just jamming them up. They know there's no one there, so they hog in on them. Shen should have fired that instead of sitting there light with it. Backdoor feed and we do nothing with it, and then we give the puck back to them. Wow, gave it up. We're being outside 11-8, so it got better. Numbers got better. Nice that they're going to say shit. They should come out of this with a one. Hopefully they're going to end this period with a 1-0 lead. Then we get into the second where we've not been good. And right now, I just want to see this team play like they actually, they're professionals playing hockey. That's what I want to see them play like. Right? Thomas and Kyrou need to work out together this summer. In fact, a lot of the Blues need to work out together this summer. If I was Thomas or Kyrou, I would get the guys together and say, hey, for, starting in August, mid-August or early August, why don't we all go somewhere and start working out together? Because I know they work out. I work out in St. Louis. I know that because I was there for it 2 years ago and I watched it. Maybe these guys go somewhere other than St. Louis. Maybe these guys go find a rink somewhere that they can rent out and take, and bring the team together and get it together early, right? It's on them. They are the leaders of this team. They're the future leaders of this team, and they're going to have to be the guys that are going to have to, despite what's going on in the locker room, take this team to the next level. Right? And that's what it's going to come down to. It's absolutely going to come down to that. Are they going to be able to do that? And you know, you've heard it before. Who was it? I want to say in football. And I'll think of it here in a second. I think Drew Brees did it one year. Right? I think Drew Brees one year got all his offense together. Got his trying to pull this up. Right? Oh yeah, I know they had to get jobs because they weren't paid enough. Okay, we'll cover the stats here in a little bit. At the end of one, it is 1-0 Blues. Right? That is a very. I mean, that's the way it used to be. Right? You know what? If you knew where these guys lived in the 70s and 80s, right? You think about where these guys live now, and if you think about where I know exactly where most of these guys lived in the 70s and 80s. In fact, I lived about a mile from there. Right? Let me see if I can find a picture of this place. Hold on. I mean, I'm going to see if I can find this. I'm looking. I'm seeing if I can find this. Oh man, what is going on? I'm having me and my computer are not working good together right this moment. I'm looking. Give me. Hold on. It's not showing them where. Maybe I'm getting the wrong name for this. Oh man, I can't. I'm gonna have to go on to Google. I'll find this, guys. I'm trying. I know where this place is. That's where we at here. Okay, here we go. That's why I'm spelling it wrong. Okay, I found it now. Let's see if this works. I'm getting there. Come on. I mean, this. I know you guys. I can't see what you guys are saying. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to spell. Boy, I suck, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to look for it later. Maybe I'll do it during the game or something. But you know, I know the apartments they lived in, and they're not high-end apartments, guys. They weren't, and they weren't back then, right? They're not even close, right? I mean, not even. Oh, I can't find it now. I might have changed the name of it or something. But okay, where are we at here? Okay, there we go. Stats, we'll get there. Decent period, I agree. Looks like the puck management for both teams is off. I'll agree with that. Think each team give the puck away easy. Yep. Now some in Kirkwood, couple North County, couple South County. The majority of them are in Ladue, actually. A lot of them are in Ladue. The new captain's got nothing to do with it. Michael, and did Michael give me some love? No, he did not. But Nathan Moyers did, and Justin Mullins did. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, stats. You guys want stats? Here we go. Shots. The Blues are being outshot 11-7. That's right. The Capitals have a total of 15 attempts to the Blues. 13 attempts. Not bad. Hits are 6 apiece. The Blues have given it away 3 times. The Caps have actually been one of the few teams that are worse than the Blues when it comes to that. They've given it away 8. Both teams have taken it away 5 times. The Blues have blocked 3 shots to the Capitals 2, and the Capitals are winning the faceoff battle 9-2, 57% to 43%. And it is on Sammy Blay, the Blay man, the Blazer. Blay has made it 1-0 with an even strength goal in 1:54 of the first period. Got that helper from Sod and Shin. There were penalties, 2 power plays to each team. Each team is 0 for 1. First power play went to Nick Leddy at the 6:58 mark. Blues kill that one off, and then Portis at the 15:56 mark gets his for holding, and the Capitals killed that one off. Hofer is the story of the game at the moment. Because, to me, Ryan, we fans make a bigger deal out of who the captain is than the team does. I honestly feel like that. I feel like, and when O'Reilly got traded, that was the biggest question on everybody's mind. Who's the new captain? Who's the new captain? Like it fucking mattered. Like it mattered one tiny bit with this team who the new captain was. Right? Okay. Hey, Matt Lowe, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Matt Lowe, I tried to reach out to you on Facebook. If you get a chance, can you message me on Facebook later? I want to talk about what happened last game, and make sure that we're cool. All right, on both ends, bud. Happy St. Pat's Day to you. I appreciate you and thank you. All right, really do, my friend, really do. To me, I want my let's put it this way. Whether or not it mattered, if I was on this team and I would see everything happen. See, Ryan, Ryan, you're doing that. See, I disagree with it. In fact, I know for a fact that's not true. I know for a fact that that is not true. Right? Okay. All I asked you was, all I said was check it out. But once we get on Facebook, I want to talk about the last game and what happened, and make sure that you and me understand each other, right? And I put this out, and I don't want to single anybody out, but I felt like I almost felt like you were attacking me, my friend. And I'm not trying to call you out. I'm really not. But I don't have any other good way to get in contact with you. I'm asking that if you're just trying to spin me up, to please don't do that anymore. That's all I'm asking. Yep, that's exactly what I was trying to get at, Shockey. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. If you want to be the captain, act like it. Get this team together in the offseason. Make it so. Right? Get on the phone with neighbors. Get on the phone with the young guys. Talking to Matt. All right, Ryan, you and me are cool. I was talking to Matt. Okay, Matt, I didn't feel like I didn't want to feel like I was attacking you. But if you feel that way, I'm sorry. I just know from the last game, my mental health was going to shit. And there were things that happened earlier before you came into the show that you didn't know about that had a lot to add on to it. One of the idiots that have tried to ruin the show before was on, and that had already sent my mental health in a bad condition. And then, you know, the some of the things that you were coming after and saying about me and Lance, they were affecting me, my friend. And Matt Lowe, I like you. I want you on the show. I want you here. I want you to be a visible part. I do not mind you disagreeing with me, but please do not attack me. I have said that I will never say that your opinion is wrong anymore. And I don't want to be attacked back. When you started talking about, well, you're such a great yeah, and then I apologize. You know, I didn't catch that. I was so gone that I would have never seen that, bud. Then Matt Lowe, at that point, I was already gone. I was already gone. Oh, is Ash here? I haven't seen Ash. I haven't seen her. You know, that was the initial plan, Ashley. But I talked to Bob and had a decent morning driving and decided that you know, I had to take a break to get gas. I looked at the time and said, you know what, I'll go ahead and try and do a show. Right? We covered everything. D-zone turnovers. The Blues have 5 to the Caps 2. So Matt Lowe, you and me can talk offline and make sure we straighten things out. But Bud, I absolutely want you to be part of this. But I ask if your intent is to spin me up, that you please pay attention to my mood, and if you notice me going out of control, to stop. Right? Well, I know you guys get on each other at times, and I get that, and I know a lot of it's done in truth and fun. I know a lot of it's done in fun, but sometimes you got to remember, this is very, very important to me. And I take it seriously. And some people take it as a joke. Think this show is a joke. And that's fine. If that's what you want, that's how you think, that's fine. But I don't. I take it very seriously. And, you know, I could do that. I honestly don't know. I'm going to dispute Blues with you or Lance or the only one that makes sense, Ashley. Well, see, I'm trying to laugh at that, but see, that's the kind of comments that sometimes twerk me, and it's like that comment is made to twerk me. Right? Guy doesn't make sense. See, I'm going to say that because I know it's going to upset him. Right? And that's the point. That's kind of the point I'm making there, Matlow. But I'm looking at this one saying I can see the comedy in it. Right? Ashley, how does that make you feel that you're the only one that makes sense? I do consider you a buddy too, Matt. I really do. But I ask, and I've done, Ryan Green will know this. Ryan Green, Matt, I don't know if you guys are connected in any ways. I know Ryan's on Facebook too. Ryan Green will tell you that I have told him offline, it's been announced now, that you've got to watch me. And if you see me getting to that point, oh, Michael, I agree with that. I hope we can make it happen. If you see me getting to that point, he backs off. He immediately backs off. He watches me. You have to do that too, Matt. If you see me spinning out, you've got to back off. I ask you to do that. Right? Right? I think I'm level-headed too. Right? I think I got 45, almost, I'd say 47, 48 years of watching hockey. Well, Matt Lowe, we appreciate it. We do, and thank you. And I thought you were gone. I honestly thought you were gone after the last show. I thought you weren't coming back. I thought you were gone. And I don't want to call anybody out, but this is one of my issues. When you only talk to me on YouTube, I have no way to contact you. Right? I don't have any way to contact you. And that's uncomfortable for me. So level the bubble disappeared. Game's back on, by the way. Blues have the puck in their zone. Oh, they get it out. Nice little zone. No, nice exit. Buchnevich. Oh, Torpachenko just about slipped that puck in. It was loose and nobody was there. See, that's the thing. No one's smacking at it. Oh, I don't have a fuse at all. I'm digital. 0 or 1. A fuse is analog. I'm digital. 0 or 1. 0 or 1. They're only going to use the prop tail when Ovechkin's on the ice. Matt Lowe, I get that. So then we need to find a better way for you and me to be connected, that we can talk, right? If there's a way, so that's what I on the power plays only, okay. Oh, another little nice little chip in there. They're starting to get pucks around. They're getting pucks around Kemper a lot. I like this. Oh, nice move there. Nice move by Blay. I have a debit card as a fuse. 0.0073. Right? Matt Lowe, thank you, bud. And I know it might suck getting called out like this, but I mean, again, there are only 12 people watching. It wasn't my comments. They helped, Redbeard. They helped, to be honest. Redbeard. So let me hold on. Okay, Redbeard. I want to clear this up. Okay. There was something that happened earlier in the show before you and Matt Lowe came onto the show. And that's what was missed in all of this. Right? No. Hold on. Let me finish, okay? There was something that happened earlier. Someone who had came on this show trying to mess with the show. Right? And because of that, I was already on edge. Right? And with me being on edge, and then the things that were happening in the game, and Lance, I have asked Lance to tone down some of his assertiveness. That we don't sit there and act like we're all high and mighty, and we understand that. And when Lance kind of left the show, and you know, that was the one time where I regret that. I needed Lance's assertiveness at that point. And you know what, Redbeard? I absolutely thought the Blues would win the division, and the Avalanche wouldn't make the playoffs. And there's still a chance that the Avalanche don't make the playoffs. Right? And they're if they do, they're gonna slip in. So I wasn't that far off there. The Blues, that was a completely different one. But I was right about Winnipeg. I said Winnipeg was going to come in second. And they're sitting right in that area. Everyone else put Winnipeg down. So it wasn't just you guys. It was a combination. It was a series of events. I'll go out there. It was a series of unfortunate events that just led it to the point where I was done. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Oh, Matt Lowe. Oh! About time, Cairo! Well, now it happens. Do we go into a prevent? Absolutely, I did, Redbeard. I can't believe that you were smart enough to get that reference. An Avs fan smart enough to get that reference. Wow, totally shocking. Nice breakaway goal. Nice breakaway goal. Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. They have shifted, and it shifted into a more defensive that's not working. Maintain your defensive posture. Maintain your defensive posture. You know, one of the things is they've got to get away from this zone defense, and they've got to get something that's more of a combination zone man-on-man. Because I think the zone is killing them. I really do. They play this kind of zone defense, and it's especially, that's what prevent is, right? And when they get into it, that's one of the reasons that guys are standing around, because they're in a zone. Yeah, sorry. Where I gotta look. Maybe I can go into it now. I haven't looked at the standings in a while, so I'll admit that. I thought for some reason I was under the understanding that Colorado was in a wild card spot. Right? I'm gonna look now. I haven't looked at the standings for a while. Okay, Colorado has 84 points. Winnipeg. Oh, okay, they're further up now. Okay. 69 games. Oh, they've got 2 games in hand too. Okay. So they're in a little bit better position than I thought. I was wrong on that. I'll admit that. St. Louis is dead. Calgary sitting at 76 points. I don't know. I don't think Colorado's in as good of a position as they think, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I just, we'll see. That's all I can say. Showing Torpachenko missing his goal. Where are we at here? Who scored the first goal? It was Blaze. Thank you, Ashley. Greatly appreciate it. Glad we helped Minnesota. Yeah. They need to have somewhere in between, I think. Sometimes when you say it's a must win, that's when things go backwards. Yeah, and those teams seem to like to give you trouble. You don't seem to look at your record, especially last year. Arizona was a thorn in your side, right? Yep, I'm with you there, Matt Lowe. Oh, I wish I'd like to. I'll have to look it up. Where are we at? Yeah, that's sometimes when you say a game is must wins. Oh, Akari's out now. Will not return to the game. Precautionary. I wonder what's going on. He must have gotten hit or something. Trying to see these jerseys they're wearing. Oh, okay, the St. Pat's ones. Yeah, I like those. I absolutely do like those. Hey, a car. However I say it, leave me alone. It's St. Patrick's Day. Let me have my Irish. Let me be a little Irish. I mean, Offer's having a really, really solid game. He hasn't been extremely tested. He's been tested, but not. Well, you can be confused. See, there he was tested and made a great save. I will agree there. Yeah, it's still, this game shouldn't be a must-win for them. I mean, a lot of games are they might all be must wins. You know what? Hey guys, well, I'll wait. Next commercial, I'm going to get me something to drink. Right. I just want my arm not to feel like it's in an oven. I had one. I had a Super Nintendo. I threw it away. They know they see they were wrong by not putting lingering in. The Blues have always had just had what's his face's number, Kapanen's number. They just are not Kapanen. I can't think of his name now. The goalie. I'll come up with it here in a second. Kemper. They've had Darcy Kemper number for a while. I'm watching it. I'm watching on ESPN. So usually I'm within 20 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. And you guys are on a 15-second delay from me. So yeah, that might have been cool. You know what, guys? Since we're up 3-0, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Smart short break. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get some ice and a soda so I can keep my throat dry, wet. And Matt Lowe, thank you, baby. Thank you, buddy. Buddy, I really appreciate you understanding what was going on, and I thank you. And Redbeard, you too, my friend, if you're still sticking around. Michael Edwards, thank you for putting that thumb in the air if I didn't say your name earlier. Right? I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Did I miss something? I think I did. Still 3-0. I think. Oh no, 4-0. Blaze scored. My thing hasn't updated yet. So Blaze has a second. Wow. I'm back. I'm back. I'll have to go back and watch it. I'll look at it here in a bit. I don't think so, because he'd probably already have been back. They haven't put the goal on Twitter yet. I'll keep it up and keep an eye on it. I just got a Facebook message from Dante's Inferno telling me how great Blay is. Yeah, but he went from Washington to Detroit, and I don't know if he'd been back, so they could have done it, but it's been 2 years, so they may not have. Oh, wow. Okay. Not sure what's going on. Let me see if I can fix that. Thank you for saying that. Oh, I'm seeing it now. Am I back? I'm back. I fixed it. Okay. I'm back. Yay, me. He didn't play a lot of games in Detroit, but he probably did face them. I have a feeling he doesn't get a video tribute in Detroit. We'll take it, though. Delayed penalty. There we go. Now we're going on that crappy penalty kill. 2:23 to go. He was injured a lot when he was in Detroit, though, so that's why I wasn't sure. Standby shock. I think it was holding. I haven't seen him post the penalty yet. Remind me so I know. Marianne. I don't know, bud. That was a holding call, but I didn't see the play. I'll be honest. There you go. Nice little maintain, keeping that puck away from Ovechkin. They get a shot in. Hofer makes another save. Wow. Actually, he does look good tonight. He does look good tonight. He was recalled on emergency conditions, so he has to go back down. Well, Parayko finally figures out how to use his body in a positive way. Yes, well, it's a partial no trade after coming up next season. No, I don't. But I could see them trying to put Grice down. I don't think anybody would pick up Grice. I think they wouldn't mind having somebody of his experience down. Nah, Marianne, I don't. I honestly don't. Because he's not benched now. He's on a 2-game suspension. That's not benching, first of all. So for 24-25, so next year he still has that no trade. 24-25, so he's a full no trade next year, and after that is 24-25. He could submit a 8-team no trade list, then a 14-team, then a 10-team. So yeah, you can't trade him next year. I love how Cat Friendly does this. Oh yeah. Well, that's the end of 2, and the Blues are up 4-0. I can't remember the last time that they won a second period. I mean, that's incredible. Just incredible. Now my voice is sounding weird in my ears. I don't know if it's sounding weird to you guys. It's like I'm getting a little back on there. Yeah, I probably already did. Probably already did. Oh yeah, absolutely. He has Grice's job next year. That's obvious. You know, there's no question about that. Marianne, listener, thank you. Hey, I'm glad somebody's watching the show. Austin Matthews makes it our. No, Anton Matheson. I thought this said Austin Matthews. Wow, I'm off. Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I thought that this was last year, but it's not. It's the second year. There's a lot of guys out there that did not like him getting signed to this quote 6x6, but I always looked at it as a 3x6 because he was tradable after that. And you know, I could see them coming to him sometime next year and, you know, asking if he'd be willing to waive it. I could really see it. Oh, now I get what this commercial is. I didn't realize it at first. That's why she's got the Freddie Mercury jacket on. Okay. That's funky. Where you guys at? Why is nobody commenting? Help! Help! Help Miranda! Help Miranda! Help Miranda! Help Miranda! Help me get some comments on the show. Oh, let's go over the stats since nobody else is helping me. Damn it. I honestly think that if I was the Blues, I would take the bottom 2 picks, package them, and try and get you a top 15. No, I thought he said he was happy with Binnington. Marianne, I thought he said, you know, he said Benning was right. I didn't hear him say that he wasn't happy. I'd have to go back and look at that. Yes, I did. I think that I would look at packaging those 2 picks and trying to move up into the top 15, maybe the top 20. That's what I think that they would do. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he said he was good with it. Yeah, that's what I thought too. He deserved it. He absolutely deserved it. Right? Blais is a system player, and that's what's happened. He fits this system very well. And maybe this is a better move than I thought. I'll be honest. Maybe this Blais move is a better move than I thought. Ovechkin is a -3 today. Wow. Yeah, and you know, at the same time, what's he supposed to do? Use his fist against the guy's helmet? I mean, maybe he should have pushed him or cross-checked. I don't know. right? Yeah, wow, right in front of the net. Wow, no wonder they're scoring. They knew it was in. Nath! Nath! Nath is back! Oh, I missed you. Hey, buddy, I was worried, man. I thought maybe something was wrong. I'll agree. Uh-oh. What big news do you have coming, bud? You can send it to me personally. You got my Facebook. You can send it there. Shen didn't get suspended. I don't think Shen got suspended. He got a misconduct, 10-minute misconduct. That was it. He was back. Right? Let's go. Yeah, he's playing today. I know he's out there. Let's go over to stats. Shots are 18-21 in favor of the Capitals. That period, the Blues outshot the Capitals 11-10 to make it a little bit closer. Attempts for the Capitals, let's see if I can get my math right, are 32 to 39. And pardon me, 39 for the Caps, 32 for the Blues. Got it backwards. Hits 14-11 in favor of the Caps. Giveaways. Caps have given it away 14 times. Well, that's why this game's 4-0 to the Blues 4. And this is probably the only game of the season where the Blues are leading in that category and not losing it. Takeaways. Blues have done it 5. Caps have done it 8. Blues have blocked 12 shots while the Caps have blocked 8. Face-off. Caps are really controlling this 21-13 or 62% to 38%. There was one penalty in that period. Kapanen took it late at the 17:37 mark. There were 3 goals. Kyrou gets his 31st of the season, a very beautiful breakaway from Varna and Parayko at the 4:51 mark. And then Kapanen gets his 10th of the season. An even strength one at 9:25. Buchnevich continues his point streak. Letty helped in there. And then Blay in the goal that nobody saw from Krug and Saad at the 14:36 mark. I think he can be a 40-goal scorer. I really do. Yeah, I can agree that he fits our system. Saad, Shin, Blaze, third line, and it's apparently it's working out. Let's see, Schenner, number 10. Has 1 assist. He is +1. 14 shifts for 11:45 ice time. Has 1 shot, 1 giveaway, and is 4-7 for 36% on the faceoff dot. Yes, sir, he is. Yes, sir, he is. Redbeard, did you run away or are you still here? Wish you guys could see my corned beef, man. It smells so good. So good. I cooked it in its own juices and Jameson coffee. Right? That was a beautiful pass from Varna to Kyrie there. Hope so. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, man, Australia chiming in today. I just took a guy going to Perth, flying from here to Perth today. No, it hasn't. The guy going to Perth, that was a long ride, and he didn't tip. The Aussies are some of the... Most foreigners don't tip. And I haven't had... Well, the ones I get from Scandinavia are college students. But for the most part, foreigners don't tip. And even some Americans don't. All right, Nate, you got to get better at that. You got to tell your country mates to get better, man. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. That is true. You know what? I'm going to ask this. Does anybody know what a tip is supposed to be and what it stands for? Does anybody know what a tip is supposed to be and what it stands for? It's really from what it originally was to what it is now, it's completely different. Race 5, number 3. Not sure what that means. That was weird. Come on, someone's got to know what a tip means. Am I the only one? Do I have to impart my knowledge on you guys? First winning tip. Wow, I can't believe nobody knows this. No, you're kind of close, but no. Right? Right? I wish more people did, my friend. I get a bunch of dollar tips. And they suck. When I was delivering pizzas, I considered a dollar tip to be disrespectful. What does tip mean? What does it mean? And where did it start? How did it come about? How did it come about? Oh, Nath got it. To ensure promptness. Yes, and it actually started in New York City. In the late 1700s, early 1800s, restaurants were notorious for having people sit and then wait and wait. Well, what people would do, they would tip or give the waiter money at the beginning of the meal to ensure promptness. So they would get the meal served quickly instead of waiting for everyone else. Ozone possession time is 5:10 for the Caps, 3:48 for the Blues. But hey, they got the 4-0 lead, and we'll take it. Let's see if they can close this one out. They've got the Caps reeling. They just got to keep them reeling. Actually, I'm impressed, Nath. I'm impressed. I've had a bunch of Melbourne people in the cab. Oh, I tell them about my friend from Melbourne. I don't tell them what your job is or anything, but I tell them I have a friend that lives in Melbourne. There's actually an Australian Blues Facebook group that I put the show in. No. It could be, but that's not what it was to ensure promptness. Right? It was to ensure promptness. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! What is based out of Perth? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Nay. Oh, Walker. I would have loved to see that. Oh, the Blues Aussie fan page. Okay. They've let me in the group and I posted my show there, but I haven't seen anybody get on there. Maybe you can get on it, Nate, and tell people about the show because you know it. And Stephen Glass, if you're on it, you can get on there and tell people in Australia in that group about this show, and maybe we'll get more Australian fans watching the show. Right? Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate it, man. You know, got to do whatever we can to get this show going, you know? If it means that I got to have a bigger Australian fan base, and I got to have a bigger Australian fan base if I can't get the St. Louis one, right? Oh, it's going to take word of mouth. The show is no longer going to grow from me. It's going to grow from you guys, right? It's going to grow from word of mouth. It's going to grow from people telling their friends about it. It's going to grow from people going to the game and saying, hey, man, have you heard about this? You know, it's pretty cool. I like it, da-da-da-da. You know, that's the only way it's going to grow. He knew it. He was the only one that knew it was in the net. Well, here we go. Third period getting ready to start. Let me see. Where am I at? I'm looking for something. You know, keep stirring it there, Chris. You'll get kicked out of them like I did. So that is my corned beef this morning. That was about 3 hours ago. And that was just before I when I took that little break. That's what it is now. Right? Doesn't that look good, man? I think it looks really good. Here we go. Let's see here. Caps are the shots are getting closer. The 21 to 19. The Blues, they're behind, so they really need to win the shot total in this third period. Yeah, that's good. Shock. The shock man's in there. Everybody left me. Walker falls. The Aussie slips. Walker's getting beat up. That looks good, don't it? Oh, it looked like it was offside. It's looking that way. We'll see when Kerber starts talking about it. I know he said that he doesn't believe in the jinx. I know he said that. And the Caps they're playing like the Blues. They're they're not connected. They're not connected at all. Yeah, they're nothing's connecting for them. The entire Capital, he said the entire Capitals team was around him and not one Blue in sight. Now, there's their first shot on goal this period. Oh, I mean, I'm happy what we're seeing. Nath, put that up there. So did Tad Dieterman. Tad's here. Tad's here. Tad's here. Offer's making some good saves when he needs to. Shots are 23 to 19. Blues have got to take shots. They cannot lay back. Oh, nice save. Nice save. And not a lot of movement after it either. I like that. $6 million a year divided by 82. Well, there went that. Actually, he must be making a little less than $6 million this year because that's $73,000 per game. At it, I can look at it. What is his salary? No, it's a straight $6 million. So they got the numbers wrong there. No one said it. That's why I don't believe in the jinx. You know, we didn't say it, and it still didn't happen. Oh, that was close. Kaepernick almost got his second. Yeah, that's possible. Oh! And Kyrie throws it away. Oh, nice save by Hoffer. Right now, you just want the win. You want wins, you know, and this is a win that I didn't think we'd get. I'm happy we're going to get it. Should get it. You know, got what, 13-10 remaining, something like that? I'll take it. Oh, man. Are you guys having fun tonight? All four of you? Wow. I must really suck tonight. Oh, well, is what it is. Hofer's had a good night. Very good night. Trying to get Blade at hat trick. That could have been. Oh, they are struggling. Oh, nice little chip. Nice chip. Yeah, they are. The Caps are an older team. That is true. That is true. Excuse me. Nice little. Hoffer gave up a juicy one there. Luckily, nobody was around. Oh, Prickle, great job keeping that one in. I wonder, being down 3, if they'll pull the goalie at the 3-minute mark. If they call this a must-win, I could see that, and I wonder if Hofer will take the shot at it. He's got it in his arsenal. We know that. Torp's had some trouble with his gloves today. Ugh. Hofer's looking good. I mean, this year down in the minors has helped him. There's a penalty on the Blues. Oh, Hofer just whacked Wilson. Oh, they got Pareko for it. Oh, Pareko whacked him. Oh, nice. See, Pareko, why can't you have that in your game? Why can't you have that in your game? If you had that in your game, you would be one of the best defensemen in the league. If you had that in your game. Abso-fucking-lutely you would. I know, but he needs to make it part of his game. Maybe some more of those accidents will make it part of his game. Damn. Man, my wrist is starting to bother me today. I mean, really starting to bother me. That's a funny commercial. Yep. Oh, what a shot. Wow, Hoffer just took a full force Ovechkin and stopped it. Oh, wow, they're all giving him hugs. $90-mile-an-hour slap shot. Oh, wow. They're letting him get his breath back. Wow, on the power play. Hofer gets the cobwebs cleared. A little more than that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, because that's why I couldn't figure it out. So I talked about it earlier. This is the area where the Blues players in the late 70s, early 80s, they lived. Right? It's changed its name from what it used to be, but this is the area. This is the apartments that these guys lived in. Right? That's the apartment that these guys lived in back in the 70s and the 80s. Right? I've talked to Gary about it. You know, Gary even said it that a lot of the guys lived here. So that's what I was talking about earlier. Well, 5:55 to go. Blues still up 4-1. They are being outshot 32-21. They have not given up a power play goal on 3 chances, and they did not score one on 1 chance. Hardly anybody's watching me. Yay, me. Oh, well, I'm here doing what I can. I'd like to see him really pass that puck more and get more into that and use it, right? God, man, if goalies would do that more often, would take that puck and get that pass up there, oh, what it would open up, how it would change the neutral zone. Oh, my goodness. Goalies have lost that. That's a part of their game that they absolutely need to get back. I don't know, bud. That's a good point. I mean, it's a really good point. Really good point. I don't know. Though, to be honest, I don't think their defense has been that solid tonight. I think that, and this is just me, and I know I'm going to sound so bad here, but it really feels like it really feels like the Blues are going back on a penalty kill. If anything, it really feels like Washington's just not on their game, right? And that's because of that, it's making the Blues defense look better. Let's see what happens against the Jets, a playoff team, a team trying to get up into that, get out of the wild card and into the higher spot. Let's see what happens with the Jets. Greg, and let's see if, to me, you keep Hoffer in net and you let him face the Jets and see what happens. Right? Anybody disagree with that? I appreciate that. I was like, oh, he's going to come out and tell me, you just said I was wrong. I didn't think I said I was wrong. I said I disagree. I hope I did. I don't want to say, I hope I did not say you were wrong. Uh-oh. Maddie, how you doing, bud? I know you stopped doing your stuff for a while. I know you were going through some personal stuff, and I've been worried about you. But I want to reach out to you. And, no, the Bruins have not made the playoffs at all. They're not going to make them. They're last place. They're in the Bedard sweepstakes. Just for you, my friend. You know I love you, Maddie. You know it. Ah, remember this. I remember that. When Oshie got that goal that, no one saw go in. Maddie. I had surgery 7 weeks ago now. And it's going to be, I'm going to end up having this thing on for 3 months. So trust me, I understand, my friend. I understand. Oh, the net's pulled. They're 6-on-4 right now. That didn't last long. Can't hold that against Hoffer. Well, you give that team 4 power plays, they're going to score one sooner or later. Backstrom does it. Oh, wow. Hoffer had no chance there. Hey, Lance, man.
Hey.
We lost your video. There you go.
After me saying since last year that Hoffer was ready, do you think maybe the Blues fans will start to agree with me?
Hoffer's going to be our backup next year. That's for sure. He's played great tonight. Greg brought up a good point. He said this team has proven that they can play solid defense when they really want to. They do it when they have a young or new or rookie goalie. Great D when Benner was rookie and Husso, and a great D for Lindgren. And now better tonight for Hoffer. Why don't they choose to play solid consistently and the Blues score an empty netter? That almost never happens because the net's never empty for us. To make it 5-2, I didn't see who scored that. I wonder if Blaze got his hat trick. I'm not sure who scored that. Was that Shin?
I don't think it was Blay. It wasn't Blay. I also think Pareko's had a good game.
Decent game.
Well, okay, decent, good compared to the way people trash him. He's had a good game.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Has he stood out? No. Has he stood out as a bad guy? No.
Yeah, I can see that. My thing, what I told Craig was, look, I get what you're saying, but I think tonight is a lot more with Washington not playing as good as they should than the Blues defense playing better.
Well, right? here's also another thing. I've watched Washington a lot, probably 30 games, 40 games this year.
Yeah.
They're not as good as they used to be.
No. Yeah,
they're kind of like the Blues. They either go in and really dominate and play great, or they just don't play well at all.
Yeah. Yep. And they're going to get the win tonight, and it's a good win. They give up 2 goals. They're not really bad goals that they gave up, so I'm okay with that.
Anytime your goalie gives up 3 or less goals, he's giving you a chance to win every single game.
Yep, I'll agree with that. Jets are coming to town. I think they play Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yep.
I think it's an early game, right? Because I think it's a 1 o'clock game for me. Well, the Blues win this one. Danny says it's taco time. I thought tacos was 6 goals. Was it 5 or 6?
I thought it was 5.
5? Yeah, it might have been.
Hey, I already have a Hoffer Thunderbirds jersey, and I've got a Hoffer Blues jersey on order. So
the Jets are hunting a playoff spot. Yes, they are. That's going to be a good game, and I hope Hoffer gets it. I do. See, I will say I was wrong on this. Brad Pond asked me if Hoffer started, and I didn't think he would. Right? I didn't think he would. He was called up on emergency conditions. I didn't think he's starting. But you know what? They went with him, and he's proven he's going to be, and we've said this. And not only that, the Blues have 2 goalies in their system that I think are going to be proven starters in this league, right? It's not just Hoffer, it's the Russian guy. That Russian kid.
yeah, and they've also got Ellis. Ellis is going to be a backup in the NHL. I don't see him as a starter, but stranger things have happened. But I think Ellis will be a good backup. He'll be an NHL goalie.
I have Ellis on my fantasy team, but I also have the Russian. I picked up the Russian, so I'm probably going to trade in Ellis. I can trade him away for something, especially if he gets traded somewhere where he can be a backup. Nichols says Hoffer looked great to me, and now he's 2-1 in his career. 2-1. I thought he had a game where he didn't get the point. Hold on a second. Let me something, guys. Let me kind of look something up here. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try and get to the Hoffer stats. I think I want to say he was 1-0 or 0-1. He won his first game, lost second, won this. I double check because I think that there wasn't a game, or maybe it was that was I remember Lindgren came in a game and won a game, but maybe that was what's his face, the guy in Detroit now that had that game.
I think that was Husso. Yeah, that was Husso.
Husso? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know which game you're talking about. Yep.
Where he was injured and he gave up a goal to tie it, and then I think Lindgren came in and won it.
Lindgren came in. Yep.
All right, so I want to double check on Hoffer. He might be 2-1. I got to get to the way they do this stuff now. Sometimes it's hard to find the players. Here we go, Hoffer. Oh, he's 1-1. You are absolutely correct there. He was 1-1 with the 307 and an 880. That's definitely going to be much better now. Career high was 26 shots and 23 saves. He beat that number tonight. Both of those. Look, he has 4 shutouts in AHL. He's got a 920, ranked 3rd in the AHL. I mean, he's doing his job. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's a 2.5 with a 920 and 4 shutouts. Go, man. He's 22, 14, and 4. Take that shit. You know what? I like the fact that he plays the puck. He made 2 or 3 good passes with that puck tonight. I'd like to see a lot of that. Yeah, he will take that shot. He will take that shot, and I like it. I'd like to see more of that. Right? I would like to see a lot more of that. Because see, to take that shot, you've got to really put some loft on that puck to get it up in the air. you got a better chance of them maybe catching it with a high stick than anything else. And if they do, then they can't play it. I don't know why more goalies don't get that puck, when that puck, and just fire it down. Get it up in the air. Shoot it up in the air.
A lot of times when you shoot it up in the air, if it goes a little too far, then you're going to get icing, and they don't want icing. That's why a lot of guys won't shoot the puck way up high in the air, because once it comes down and hits the ice, if a player doesn't touch it, it could be called for icing. But Hoffer has always been pretty good with the puck, but I think he's really improved from last year. If you watch him with the Springfield last year as opposed to this year, he's much better with the puck and more confident than he was.
So let's go over the stats here real quick. Shots ended up being 28-21 in favor of the Caps. Caps missed the net. Had 17 shots blocked. The Blues had 7. The Caps missed the net 7 times, so the Blues 6. Hits were 18-12 in favor of the Caps. Giveaways 18 for the Caps. 17 for the Caps, 5 for the Blues. Takeaways, Caps had 10, Blues had 7. Blocked shots were 17-7, like I said earlier. And face-off, 30. Oh, they just updated everything. So I just read you all bad stats. Oh, thank you, NHL.com. So, shots, 34-22 in favor of the Caps. Caps had 23 shots blocked to the Blues 7. Blues missing that 7 times to the Caps 12. Caps had 20 hits to the Blues 16. Caps gave it away 17 times to the Blues 6. Caps took it away 14 times to the Blues 9. Face-offs, Caps were 32-18 for 64% to 36. Let's see here. Third period, there was a slew of goals. There were 3 of them, 2 by the Caps, and even strength in the power play, 1 by Braveri. I guess I said that right. The other by the power play goal was by Backstrom, assisted by Ovechkin, and then Shin got an unassisted even strength empty net to make it 5-2. Falk took the 1 penalty in the third for high sticking. Blues were outshot 13-4 in that period. And that's something, I said it originally, they cannot be outshot in that period. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I want to say hi to Marilyn and also hi to Robert Morton. And,
yeah. Hey, Robert, just so you know, hey, I just want to address this real quick. Matt Lowe came on the show. Everything is cool. He understands what happens. He also said that he felt kind of the same way. And when we're all good, and he didn't know about what had happened earlier in the show with the mayonnaise guy. So everything is good. We're all cool. No issues. So he had the goalie goal in the AHL playoffs. That's right. Nate says typical of our third period. Absolutely it is. And it shouldn't be. Our third period, they should be, they go into this defense, this prevent defense, and we're lucky it didn't prevent them from winning tonight. But it obviously could. It actually could have. Right?
Yep.
So we'll take it. Lance, thanks for joining me. I'm going to call it a short show. 3 hours, 20 minutes, 10 minutes is enough for me. My voice is kind of dry, and I still got my food to take care of. Lance, thanks for joining us. Everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and this is Lance, the Drop to Scott. Saying aloha, mahalo, and we'll see you all on the next BlueNote Fan Report. Aloha.
Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go, Blues!